What's up gamers? Welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. And luckily, like you showed you in the last video, is the base is still here. So that's great, right? So right now, what we're going to do is keep mining. I was able to enclose the base. We put up an upper level here. I'm working on a med bay here, which I'm also going to work on a separate upper part of the station. And work on some cryo chambers in here for the base. This is going to be an airlock here as well, so it will suck out any of the air as we come in, and we can turn it off just to save as much air as possible. And we started filling in everything here. Plenty of oxygen so far, so if you go offline, there's plenty of power, plenty of oxygen. And this is starting to fill up too, so we could actually start filling up our hydrogen vehicles with this. Now, Drex has his own ship that he brought in, so I'm going to take that kind of monstrous, demonic looking starter ships put together over and do something with that. But there's a few things I need to do. So yeah, Drex brought his miner and his kind of big boy back. I think Chewy is out here still. I know he's back in the faction, but I saw him moving around. I think he's working on his section of the base right here. Yeah, he's got quite a bit going on in here. So yeah, he's rebuilding his section of the base. So what we're going to do is I modified the termite. Now the termite is strictly just for building in here, right? So it's small enough to fit in and out of here, and basically just meant to build stuff in here quickly, right? But I put a ore detector on it, so I took one of the lights away. I took off the welding nose, and I put on a driller. It's been working. I've made a couple runs with it. It doesn't hold a lot. I mean, it is 3 medium containers, so it is big. But I'm gonna make another run for some silver, get that med bay done, and then start filling in the rest of this base. But after I get this silver, get the med bay up, I'm going to shift focus to the larger starter ship that's together, and then kind of fix that up to be either a hauler with a drill, or build another separate driller and just have that as a place to dock and then make big trips. So I'm not sure, but I'm going to go off and let's see. Don't turn that on. I got that on. I got that on. Let's turn this on, and then we go ahead and unlock. And I'll show you how this thing fits in and out, because kind of unique. I'm not sure if I showed you guys the termite and how I built it and how I got it in here. But it is literally, it's about the same size as the actual character, like standing up next to it. It's so it's able to fit into all of these small holes, and that's one of the benefits I like about it. And one of the great things about my base being so far in there is it's very difficult for people to get their ships in, but I could get my little ship in. Anyways, where's the silver at? I want to go take one more trip to the silver. There's one at 10, there's one at 13, there's one at 33. We're definitely going to the 10. So I'm gonna run and get this silver real quick, guys, and yeah, we'll be right back. All right, game over. So I got this sucker full. All 3 cargo containers are full. A little bit of stone, I really don't care about that. And then the drill, and then the connector is full. So we are going to back away from the silver deposit. And this is what I've been doing for the last couple days. It's taking this little guy down. Chewybond is back in our faction. So we have a ton more resources. So luckily I don't have to do this much anymore. And I plan on building my own driller or cargo hauler. We discussed this previously before I started this second part of this recording, with that starter kind of thing. So I'm gonna head back, I'm gonna dock up, and then in the next screen or next shot you're gonna see me doing something with that jumbled monstrosity. All right, guys, be right back.
3 weeks later.
All right, Game Warriors, so it's been about a month and some change since I was able to do any recordings on Space Engineers. If any of you guys have been following me either on X, Facebook, or YouTube, or even my Discord, you could tell that I had some pretty important things that I really had to spend a lot of personal time to resolve. For the most part, most of it has been taken care of. There's still onesies or twosies, and work has been picking up quite a bit. But I've had enough time to at least, come in and get a couple recordings done here and there. So, but while I've been gone, Chewybond has done this so much with this base. Like, he's built this whole thing out. It's called Judelon Station 2 now. It's enormous. Yeah, he's built this. It's got the what do you call it? the logo of the Black Sail Corsairs here. This comes all the way out here. He's got welcome signs. I'm going to do a whole video about like just the base itself once we get it built out more. This right here is going to be Sether's build area. My build area is still here, which is going to be like the main corridor of the base. I'm probably going to put some hangar doors here as well to park some small grids in here. So I'll put like hangar doors right there. But yeah, this is it's turning out pretty good, man. Anybody in here? Nope, nobody's in here. Okay, so I'll probably remove that and probably put this further in. But yeah, it's turning out pretty good. But I'm still going to work, like I said in the last video, on this thing. I have an idea for my driller, so I'm definitely gonna bring my own driller in. Even though Chewybond, who his area is right here, he's got this enormous driller ship right here. It's huge. I think this is the same ship that he came and saved us with earlier in the game when we had to restart. So it's the same thing, but it's gigantic, and the front of it is just literally a wall of drills. It's amazing. Don't ask me how he built that. I'm not going to divulge his secrets. But anyways, I'm going to work on this thing because I said I'm going to build my own driller. I'm probably going to turn this into like an atmospheric lander, especially when we're going to be doing some of those. They're like POIs. Like if you played Imperial, they're like POIs for space engineers. They're basically like these little event things you go to and you loot them for stuff. That's how you're going to get like your chips and stuff for your zone, for your safety zones, which we do need one for this build. So we definitely want to get that. So I'm going to build this into some atmospheric lander, and we could attach small grids to it and go fight this stuff. So I think that's what I'm going to do with this. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get into that build. Alright, Game Warriors, so we are all done with the remake of the combined starter ships. And here we go. It is a oh, I'm drifting. It is a off, how can I say, it's not centerline, so it's asymmetrical, I want to say. I think that's the right way to say it. So the cockpit is here, actually on the right side of the ship, and over there on the left side of the ship, I turned that, what used to be the pilot house for the other ship, which was Drex's ship, I turned that into basically a forward-facing module for a rocket launcher and 2 Gatling guns. And this is the cockpit. It's all encased in glass except for right here. So basically when you're piloting, you could see pretty much all around you except for right underneath you. There is no gravity generator on here because I just wanted to try to keep it as minimalist as possible. But there's oxygen here. There's a cargo container here. Come out this way. And this is an airlock. This is the only airlock on the ship. There we go. This one takes you outside, but let's go back into the inside of the ship real quick. So this is the main cabin area. There's only room for 2. Are these cloning chambers? No, it's cryo chambers. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking about Imperium for some reason. There's some locker spaces here. Right here. This obviously is your hyperdrive or your jump drive. There's some more cargo containers. And then your survival kit. There's also a oxygen vent here as well, or air vent. And then in here we have the engineering bay. Now, there wasn't enough room in there for seats, so if you're riding along, there's 3 seats in the engine room for you. All right, this also has an air vent, and then all of the amenities that we need. So this is a very simple ship. Okay, I'm classifying this as a small, like Explorer class. So EXS or ECS or whatever. I'm going to come up with a naming system and update my classification guides on Steam if you haven't seen it. Here's a link in the description below. A lot of people have found it useful, but you know, to each their own. So this right here, I believe, is I think that's the, I don't know. This is the O2 generator. I know that much for sure. This is a hydrogen generator, or just a engine. All right, so obviously this thing I'm going to use to power up the batteries. We have 3 batteries, 1, 2, 3, which are getting low, right? So I actually have to go fill up with some ice. We're going to do that right after this, actually. Let's get down to the lower level here. Yeah, so this is O2 generator. This is the basic refinery, which is the wrong color. This needs to be red. And then this one right here is the basic, or the regular assembler. So there's plenty of space here for a small ship. I'll go show you the outside real quick. 2 gyros. You don't need that many gyros. And then everything in here, I tried to stay away from using connectors as much as possible. So everything is connected via cargo containers. So let's take a gander outside real quick. All right. All right. So very tiny ship, as you can see, right? Very tiny. It's got both hydrogen thrusters and ion thrusters. Ion for space, and then when we go to a planet, it's got the hydrogen. It only has 3 small hydrogen tanks, so don't need that much. It's got plenty of turrets, some personnel turrets, and then it's got these turrets here. It's got landing and flying lights, which I'm going to keep off for right now because obviously we're running low on power. Again, great visibility for the pilot house. It's got feet. I tried to keep as much as the design as I could of the old starter ships. So you can see right here, like, all this is still the same. I didn't change any of that. It's all the same. I just changed the color scheme a bit. Even where these thrusters are, I haven't changed those at all. The only thrusters that moved, I believe I pulled these ones up a bit, just 1 block up, and these forward ones were up here in the center. I moved those down. I moved this centerpiece up. I enclosed those areas, and obviously it now has these. So this is what am I calling this again? What is this called? Let me see. Heraldic, which actually is like an eagle, which is like which countries use as like emblematic of their flags or whatever. But the heraldic, it reminded me of like Romanian, Russian, Polish, double-headed eagles, or the Byzantine eagle, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna call it the heraldic. Someone will make fun of it. It's fine. But or you could just call it TEMU Millennium Falcon. I think that's what this what the title of this video is going to be. I built TEMU Millennial Falcon, or Wish.com Millennial Falcon. Anyways, that's all I got. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give this video a like and subscribe. Make sure you share it with your friends if you really did enjoy it. That's all I have. I got to take this thing out and charge it up before it dies on me. Chief Rocky out.